you've said, like, you never got to go to college, right? Do you regret any of that? Do you say, gee, wonder what that would have been like? What I could have learned academically? Maybe it would have been kind of a fun time.
No, I have a massive chip on my shoulder about that. For
you
sure.
do, because when you started with Twilight, which is a defining moment. You said that was like your college education. And I don't think it's the education.
No,
I think
it was the
social. Yeah. It was like hanging out with all those kids.
Yeah. That was like the period of time where I was like, you know, drinking too much beer and like rolling to class, like, you know, cross-eyed.
Was it so much fun in the camaraderie? I mean, not only were you falling in love with Rob on the set, which, by the way, I think is the biggest mistake an actor can make.
There was nothing I could do.
It was just, the director was even nervous because the first time you guys they auditioned you together, or you would already had the part, but they put you together to see the chemistry. There was immediate chemistry between the two of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty
weird.
obvious.
It's so weird. Like actually being honest about this is like, it's been so heavily consumed. And it's like, I have this fear that people would assume that maybe I'm like, you know, it's kind of attention, like, oh, cool, you're still like pushing that narrative or whatever. It's like, no, I've actually never been allowed to just say what happened.
Right.
Because I was so self-conscious about seeming like an attention seeker, like somebody who was like trying to.
Or taking advantage
exactly.
of the fact that you guys were dating and stuff.
People, I mean, we were together for years. That was like my first, you know.
Love.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was super in love with my high school boyfriend, super, super fucking in love with him. But me and Rob were, like, a little older, and it was just, like, gong. But...
He's a charming guy. I mean,
he's the best.
He's really...
He's the best.
And, you know, that movie, especially the first one, the way you played it, and maybe, it was just perfect.
I was super aware that we were doing like a teen movie, and I had never done that before. I'd done like very over serious kind of like dramas pretty much my whole life. And then in this, I was like, I wanted to do like a culty, weird, indulgent, just like full blown, you know, it's weird to use the word girly now for anything because I don't even know what that means. Are we talking about, what is that? Like,
no, it is a girly role. But it is the traditional, it's the Julia Roberts.
Amazing.
Yes, it's Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman when she, sees Richard Gere's superpowers. It's Lois Lane seeing Superman. It is it's a traditional Hollywood girly role. That's why it's even more brave that you came out with your life and lived your life authentically, because people want to see you over and over again as that romantic girly role.